Hello, I'm Mark Donald, Speaker of the House of the Academy of General Dentistry. I would like to welcome you to the 2011 House of Delegates. It will be held in San Diego on July the 26th. Now we're beginning this process early this year by posting the resolutions from the January Board of Trustees meeting to the Delegates LCC on the AGD website. As a delegate, you have a lot of responsibility of setting the course and direction and the policies of the AGD. And that responsibility we want you to take very seriously. And take the time and the effort to go to the website and study and become familiar with these resolutions. Form opinions and talk with your colleagues about what they feel about these resolutions. You'll even have the chance to ask questions on the Delegates LCC and even suggest an amendment if you'd like to. Hopefully a lot of other delegates will come on the website and be able to answer those questions or share their comments about the resolutions or the suggestions that you post. This is an opportunity that will help us when we actually get to San Diego in July to be more efficient with our time when we're actually at the House of Delegates debating and passing resolutions. So please take the opportunity that we're giving you by posting these resolutions on the LCC. I believe it's important that we look at the governance structure of the AGD. The House of Delegates of the AGD is the supreme governing body of the Academy of General Dentistry. They formulate the policies, the goals, and the direction of the AGD. The Board of Trustees are elected from the regions of each region of the AGD and also the elected officers of the AGD, and they operate the AGD when the House of Delegates is not in session according to the policies and the Constitution and bylaws of the AGD. The Executive Committee follows also the wishes and direction of the Board of Trustees along with the House of Delegates and the policies of the AGD. The regional directors are a very important group of leaders in the AGD. They are elected from each region, but also they are the kind of go-between between the grassroots members and the constituents and the AGD leadership and staff as far as the Board of Trustees and Executive Committee. They work very closely with constituents and the grassroots members. And the council and committees are the areas where a lot of the work is done with the AGD as far as determining policy and carrying out the goals and objectives of the AGD strategic plan. So let's talk about the House of Delegates, that supreme governing body of the AGD. The House of Delegates is made up of many people in many parts. The most important part is the delegates and alternate delegates. These men and women determine the direction and the policies of the AGD through passing resolutions. The Speaker of the House is just a facilitator to help facilitate business of the House of Delegates and move the business along. The parliamentarian is there to help the Speaker in making decisions related to parliamentary procedure. And you'll also notice many other people on the House floor that are there to help as far as information as we deliberate and debate resolutions. Of course, our Executive Director is there, the Executive Committee will be there, Council and Committee Chairs may be there to offer information as needed. The Executive Directors of regions and constituents are there to help their region. Trustees and regional directors also sit on the floor of the House of Delegates and are there for information to help move business along.